Bine ați venit, stimați telespectatori, la o nouă emisiune Rompost TV. Suntem încântați să vă invităm să vă alăturați emisiunii noastre și să participați sau să susțineți Rotary Ride for Hearing 2024, la data de 14 iulie. Acest eveniment are o tradiție de 40 de ani, ajutând copiii și bătrânii din British Columbia să obțină aparate auditive și să plătească pentru intervențiile chirurgicale de care au nevoie. Peste 400.000 de rezidenți din British Columbia suferă de pierderea severă a auzului. Aceasta, din nefericire, este o realitate. Invitații în emisiunea de astăzi sunt Rohan Aurora și Potel. Rohan Aurora este un antreprenor vizionar din Vancouver. El este CEO-ul la Aurora Health, un grup de investiții axat pe populația în vârstă. Misiunea sa este de a îmbunătăți îngrijirea bătrânilor prin mutarea acestora din spitale în casele de bătrâni. Acesta este al doilea an în care Rohan este voluntar la Rotary Ride for Hearing, o cauză aliniată cu obiectivul său de a face sănătatea mai accesibilă și preventivă. Anul acesta s-a angajat să obțină sponsorizări și să strângă fonduri cu scopul de a avea un impact și mai mare. Potel este fondatorul companiei Flyberry Events, o agenție de consultanță și planificare a evenimentelor de top, cu sediul în Vancouver, BC și Montreal, Quebec. În Vancouver, Eli continuă să aibă un impact în comunitate, nu numai prin evenimente memorabile, ci și prin rolul său de membru la Rotary Club of Vancouver. Eli a planificat evenimentul Rotary Ride for Hearing, un eveniment important de strângere de fonduri care sprijină persoanele surde și cu deficiențe de auz. Hello Rohan and Eli, thank you for being part of our show. What is the primary logistical challenges you faced in planning the Rotary Ride for Hearing, and how did you address them?
Thank you very much for having me today. So the logistical challenges, we have a lot of challenges in events in general, but because this is a ride, it is totally different. It is a public event and we're using all the bike lanes in Vancouver. So I would say that the biggest challenge is to coordinate everyone and to make sure that we have all the permits, from the city, and also to make sure that everyone is safe while they are riding for this cause.
What are the primary goals of the Rotary Ride for Hearing, and how the funds raised contribute to achieving these goals?
As many of you know, 20% of Canadians suffer from hearing loss. 400,000 of them are in BC. The primary goals of the Rotary Ride for Hearing is focusing on research, treatment, and care for BC residents. These funds support cochlear implant surgeries, hearing aids, and other essential hearing treatments. It gives people the ability to hear the sounds of life. Such an important cause, and that is the primary goal of Ride for Hearing.
Can you provide an overview of the event day, including the route and the key activities?
Absolutely. So the ride will start pretty early. It starts at 6 a.m. In Vancouver at Spanish Banks, and all the participants will gather on the parking lot of Spanish Banks, and then they will have a brief orientation about what's going to happen during the day. So the route is approximately 100 kilometers, and they will ride through the iconic locations, including Stanley Park and Richmond. And we also have a shorter route for people who have maybe less experience as riders, or for families as well, that we call the family ride. So this ride will be 7.5 kilometers around that, and so they will ride alongside the beaches that we have here in Vancouver. Then I can add that the key activities will include different entertainment. We have a beer garden at the end of the ride, and a lot of games for the families.
How do the funds raised from this event support people with hearing loss?
The funds raised from the Rotary Ride for Hearing is funding cochlear implant surgeries and all the necessary research which is done at UBC. This includes not only cochlear implant surgery, but also hearing aids, which 400,000 residents in BC require. These are expensive surgeries and treatments. Not everyone can afford it. Medicare takes care of cochlear implant only when the child is a baby. And after that, it has to be through employer or out of your own pocket. Such an important cause, and I'm so glad the Rotary Ride for Hearing is there to support for BC residents.
How can individuals and teams register to participate in the ride? It's very important. Will happen on July 14, right?
Absolutely, it is on July 14th. Individuals and teams can register through our dedicated event website, Rotary Ride for Hearing, and the process is very streamlined to include, form filling for personal details, team registration options, and they will be able to pay online directly.
And Rohan, can you share some successful stories, examples from the past, and how previous events have made a difference in people's lives?
Over the years, the Rotary Ride for Hearing has enabled 770 life-changing surgeries. One of my favorite examples is of Janelle Milne. Janelle Milne, her mother called in 2001 to our club, asking for help. And today, she's traveling around the world. She's getting her education after getting that critical cochlear implant surgery. So her life changed. She can hear the sounds of life. I got a chance to interview her recently, and she explains this cochlear implant as like a permanent AirPods, where you have the on and off option of noise cancellation. Without this critical surgery, she wouldn't have progressed that far in her career and life. These are stories that are impactful, and it leaves us with a profound and personal impact on all of us.
How do you ensure the safety and well-being of participants?
The safety is our top priority. That's what I said at the beginning as well. And we ensure that all participants are tracked via timing chips, and the route is also patrolled by trained medical staff. So we have emergency contact numbers that will be provided to all riders, and there's a clear communication channel open with local emergency services throughout the event.
What inspired the statement, bringing back the sound for life?
This is such an important cause of our club. Our club has been there for more than 110 years. And this sentence around bringing back the sounds of life came into fruition after Janelle's story, where we could see firsthand what a profound impact this charity ride can have. It started off in 1985 with just 6 riders, raising $1,000. Now it has grown to 200 riders, and more than 100 people volunteer from our club. So the sounds of hearing, think about this as hearing their dog bark, hearing your mother laugh and cry. These are precious moments, and I feel every human should enjoy these moments. And those who are unfortunate, clubs like Rotary Club of Vancouver are there to support. There's a lot of partnerships which we have done. The main claim to fame for the Ride for Hearing is we opened 2 hearing centers, one at UBC Hospital, other at St. Paul's Hospital. With these partnerships, we are able to provide BC residents the sound for life.
Thank you so much for being our guest on Rompost TV. We can't wait to see the event you are planning, which will be Rotary Ride for Hearing on July 14 in Vancouver. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on July 14. Evenimentul anual de ciclism a strâns peste 3,9 milioane de dolari pentru cercetarea, tratamentul și îngrijirea tulburărilor de auz de la începutul său în 1985. Evenimentul din acest an, Ride for Hearing, va avea loc la data de 14 iulie 2024 și include un eveniment principal de aproximativ 105 km și un eveniment pentru familii. Puneți-vă roțile în mișcare pentru o cauză nobilă, prin înregistrarea individuală, alăturându-vă unei echipe sau sponsorizând un ciclist astăzi.